set for Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. The Indians have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Eddie Harris gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Into the corner and slicing foul. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that gets by him.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
This is skied into short left center. Number 15 over to his right, makes the play, 1 away. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the hard of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Cabrera, commonly referred to around the game as the Milkman. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Here's the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Just underway here in Cleveland. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Now a ball hit hard toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. White Sox nothing. Indians coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Miguel Gonzalez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Coming to the plate now, number 15, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Number 15.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now the White Sox will have his terrific wheels at first to contend with right out of the chute.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
In now for Cleveland, Jake Taylor, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Striding in for the Indians, Lee Van Dyke. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Gonzalez, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a supplemental round selection during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
The 2-2 one more time. And it goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's gone! Three-run blast to straightaway left. Number 25 for him on the year. And the Indians move in front now 3-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll it there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 22, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. First delivery to him on the way. Too low, 1-0. Three runs already home here. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Donnie Larson will be next. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Standing in, Donnie Larson. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Donnie Larson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Four runs here in this half inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Here now the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Dale Tomlinson is on deck. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch, and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
So stepping in, Dale Tomlinson. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The first Gonzalez, and he'll get back in standing. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Ready with the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Garcia is in pursuit. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, B-Row?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Stepping up now, Willie Mays. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in. From the stretch. And that misses inside. 1-0. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now. Roger Doran will be the 9th man to bat in the inning, barring a double play, waits on deck. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And that's over. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Cabrera has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And Soto's tag will be applied too late. He's in there at home.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
At the plate, Roger Doran. In prior meetings with Miguel Gonzalez, he's 0 for 4. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back easily. First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
The 0-1 on its way. Strike taken to throw. Not going to get him as he strikes second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
The 0-2 home. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Tomlinson at second with 2 down. Softly hit out towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Indians 5 and the White Sox nothing. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Todd Frazier, and his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
So many things run through a pitcher's mind in this situation. When your offense gives you a big lead, you know you got to pot commit and get aggressive with that fastball. You got a smile on your face because you have the lead, but you want to continue to attack and try and stay in this game as long as possible.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. High and away, not close. 3-0. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now.
Giovanni Soto.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Ready now for the White Sox, Avisail Garcia. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Garcia, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
And here's Tyler Saladino. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Ball 2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Sox get one right back here on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Indians 5 and the White Sox 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 15. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Sanchez is up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's focus our attention on the Todd father. Soft hands, big-time arm across the diamond, and former home run derby champion. And he's from Jersey. Don't hate.
Digging in to try it again, Jake Taylor. He singled his last time up. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Taylor is looking like a near lock at this point to be an all-star representing the American League. He is currently the leading vote getter at catcher.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Left fielder, Lee Van Dyke.
Now to the plate, Lee Van Dyke. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Lifted in the air to center. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Back from Progressive Field as we're set for the beginning of the third inning here on the show. Digging in, Yolmer Sanchez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home. Soft liner to the left side. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Center fielder number 20, Leury Garcia.
Set to get his day started, Leury Garcia. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Larson is there, and there are 2 away now.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Here's Melky Cabrera as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he'll dive back in safely. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. 2 out with the man at first. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Mays is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They're down here 5-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 22. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
1-1.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even at 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Garcia at the track. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Wow, that thing rocketed to right field. The outfielder got a decent jump on it. It made a great leaping try, but he just can't make a play. By the time he tracks it down, it's too late. The triple was pretty much a done deal.
At the plate, Donnie Larson. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Oh, that's out.
And he takes ball 1. That evens it up 1-1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Stepping in now, Dale Tomlinson on a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mitchell Friedman.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Mitchell Friedman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Down and away, ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Willie Mays fouled away. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 18 homers and 72 RBIs. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Friedman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A high fastball is in there. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman, Roger Doran.
Stepping in, Roger Doran. First pitch on its way, and that misses for ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. The 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Tribe lead this one 7-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball. This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The catcher, number 18.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Giovanni Soto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting his seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way. That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready for another chance? Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Van Dyke on the move, and the inning is over. White Sox leave one. They're down 7-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 15. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 15.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 home. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike one. Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
3-1 to him now. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Michael Inoa answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Jake Taylor will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. The 1-1. Line drive to center field. Garcia has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Up next for Cleveland, left fielder Lee Van Dyke.
Striding in once again, Lee Van Dyke. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
A 1 pitch on its way. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box now, number 22, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Digging in to try it again, Donnie Larson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Up around the face.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Now the 1-0. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. 1 run is scored. Throw won't get him.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Into the box, Dale Tomlinson. A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Second and third here, 1 man out. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third. And it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike three.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Mitchell Friedman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count. Second and third, 2 away. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Willie Mays. He's set. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Larson over at second. Friedman at first. 2 out in the inning. And he misses with it. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1. Hit hard to short. Oh, what a play. The throw. He beat it out. An exceptional effort comes up just short, and now the bases will be loaded.
Third baseman, number 24. Roger Doran.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roger Doran. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0 home. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Liner toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Another look here at the gorgeous catch that strands the bases loaded. We're back to Progressive Field after this. And here's Tyler Saladino. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Designated hitter, Tyler Saladino.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Felt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yolmer Sanchez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Number 20, Leury Garcia.
Up next for Chicago, Leury Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 9. It's 10-1. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, number 15. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Garcia racing back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 22 on the year, as the blowout continues. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Count 1-2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Lee Van Dyke. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Ready for another shot now, number 22. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. After the walk, a quick check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Runner back safely. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman, Van Dyke. Base runner at first with 1 out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Digging in and looking for more, Donnie Larson. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is taken. Strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch, and that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
In now for Cleveland, Dale Tomlinson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. On the season, Tomlinson is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. 1 run scores, and the second run will score as well.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
Friedman.
In now, Mitchell Friedman. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A 1-0 delivery. Look out, 2-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Center fielder number 0, Willie Mays.
Digging in once again, Willie Mays, and their runners at the corners now. He's set, and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Now the 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Striding in for the Indians, Roger Doran. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 19th home run for him on the season as this lead got even wider. Into the box now, number 15. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Sanchez is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Into the box now, Jake Taylor. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2 is high and outside for a ball. Eight runs already in this inning. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Fouled off. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Into the box, Lee Van Dyke. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
Hot high in the air. Anderson is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Left fielder number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Ready now for the White Sox, Melky Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Boy, you like to have runs scored for you, but an 8-run inning, the only problem is it kind of takes you out of your rhythm as a pitcher. You're sitting down for such a long time. Now you have to go back out there and hope you can find it again.
On its way is pitch number 75. 1-1 the count now. Anderson aboard here at first with nobody out. Two balls and a strike to Melky Cabrera. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Three 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And this one gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
The 2-0 on the way. Outside and low, 3-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pulled the string on him. Strike three swinging. And that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox, and they remain well behind. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, number 22. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Pitch on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box, Donnie Larson. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Standing in now, Dale Tomlinson, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Flying toward right center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Stepping in now, Mitchell Friedman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Tomlinson at third with nobody out. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it. Deep down the line. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Number 11 for him on the season as the blowout continues. In now, Willie Mays. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Roger Doran, as he lifts it in the air to right field. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is fine.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Standing in now, number 15, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 home is in off the plate.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matt, boy, what a different ballpark this place plays in Cleveland. That old Municipal, they called that the mistake by the lake. But Progressive Field, this is a tough ballpark to hit him out of, D-Row.
You know, this is an interesting ballpark, Dan, and that's why what they were able to do today on the offensive side was so special. This place early in the season plays super big. It's cold out there. The ball is not traveling. Once the summer months heat this place up, right center becomes a nice option.
And that one just missed outside. On the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Now at the plate, Lee Van Dyke. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First things first, here's a throw over. And the runner back. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Taylor stands at first with 1 out. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these umpires have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 22. Big game for him so far. He's homered twice and added a triple for good measure.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Comes set with the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Garcia is there, 2 down.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Killian Dovey gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Donnie Larson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count leaving at 1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. And those don't come along every day. In now, Dale Tomlinson, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here too.
The 3-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. We're through 6 full. The Indians lead it 25-1. Back here in Cleveland, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Now to the plate, Giovanni Soto, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
1-1. One and one. Here it comes. 2-1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you could see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So here is Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. And here's Tyler Saladino. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a neck-high fastball that time. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And he fouls this one off. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready to take his hacks again, Mitchell Friedman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Friedman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Garcia coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he showed great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Into the box now, Willie Mays, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. That's inside. 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
3-0 now.
No strike.
Roger Doran is on deck. Drilled to first. Taken in by Abreu, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Third baseman, number 24, Roger Doran.
Stepping into the box, Roger Doran. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. From the stretch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Splitter, 2-2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Anderson brings it in. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
In now, number 15. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. The 1-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. The Indians on top 26-1. Stepping up to the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Larson shading to his right. 1 away. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Ready now, Leury Garcia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the homestanding 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
2-1.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Here's Melky Cabrera. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. From the stretch. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Anderson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball, and that ran in and drilled him.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. Misses up and in.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Outside, 3-0 now. Todd Frazier would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 men are on with 2 men out. In there, 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Count remains full. This is line to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. And as you can see, they are way behind. Coming to the plate now, Jake Taylor.
Catcher, Jake Taylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up around the face. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a two-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
He's set. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line and right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Two and two.
Outside.
Here now the 2-2. Seared down the first baseline. Great stop by Abreu. He is out.
Now batting, number 22.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 22. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. One-0 count. Here it is. Here's a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two pitch is fouled away. Set to deal on 2-2. Back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. But you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Sammy Rhodes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Sammy Rhodes.
Here's Todd Frazier now, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. And there are the final numbers for the Indians starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. Here's the catcher Giovanni Soto now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Rhodes is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And that is swung on and missed by Soto as he can't time that one, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Avisail Garcia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row. And this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
26-1 the final today. The Cleveland Indians with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Eddie Harris earned his 9th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Miguel Gonzalez is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the show.